Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm going to check to make sure that I am actually live where I'm supposed to be. So I'll give you just a second to come on here and say hello to me so I can see your comments. How is everybody tonight on this Tuesday? Beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest today. Beautiful day. Hope it was wherever you are. So let's see if we're showing up in the two places that I need to make sure I show up. All right. Technology is often wonderful, and sometimes it's not. All right. I see some of you on. All right. So pop in and say hello to me so I know who's on. I'll see your comments here. Looks like we're going. We're going. All right. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Tanya. All right, I'm doing this as a live stream and not as a Zoom so that I can record it a little differently and then make it available in the future, and it will stay put. So my goal is to rock through this pretty quick, but I want you guys to know that you can absolutely ask questions as I go here, all right? So this will really be for those of you that are starting 100%, don't have a group, as far as Facebook goes, and pretty much everything that I'm going to talk about, glasses are really dirty. Everything that I'm going to talk about, you can pretty much duplicate on Instagram. So if you are an Instagram person, there are some really great ideas for Instagram too. So we can always talk about those personally. All right, so let's get started. If I can get my technology to go. All right, so we're going to talk about social selling tips and some ideas also. But I just want to be sure that you all know that the most important, what separates Mary Kay from every other company out there, and we're the only one out there that engages the way we engage. We are the only one out there. A couple reasons or a couple things we have that other companies don't have. Heritage. We are the only company that had a founder named Mary Kay Ash, who was not only just an amazing businesswoman, but an amazing person. And she built a company around values. And I know you all know that are watching this. If you haven't, if you don't know, read her autobiography that came in your starter kit, and your life will be changed by her example. So the reason I'm bringing that up is that what I don't want to happen as I'm teaching this is it's like, oh, I'm going to just sell on Facebook. Or I'm just going to, do everything on Facebook. I don't have to at all connect with my clients. Everything will happen on Facebook, and people will just flock to my Facebook group. I just want to be sure that we're all clear. That is exactly how it goes. Okay, so personal connections will always are now, and will always be in a pandemic and outside of a pandemic. So if you're watching this later, after we're on the other side of this thing, then I know you will understand what I'm talking about. So anytime in our world, eye care calls are really important. That would be a call that I would say, and I'd pick up the phone and I'd say, hey, Bethany, I haven't heard from you in such a long time. I just want to make sure that you and your family are doing great, first of all. And maybe there is something that you connect with her because you made notes in over here. This one says notes in your personal situation, about her personal situation, in my customers. And if there's anything you need from me as your Mary Kay Beauty consultant, for me, what I say is if there's anything that I can do, if there's any way I can pray for you, you just let me know. But I just was thinking about you. That's it. You can do that also in a text if you want. But I'll tell you what, a voice is huge. The 2 + 2 + 2 is not just to increase sales. Think relationship, connecting, and listening. So the 2 + 2 + 2, if you're not familiar with that, it's 2 days after somebody purchases product from you, 2 weeks after she purchases product from you, and then 2 months after she purchases product from you. So 2 days is that checkup. Hey, has anybody said what beautiful lip color you have on? Or, hey, I'm just checking in like I said that I would, to be sure that your, excuse me, to be sure that your moisturizer is just right. Do we need to make any adjustments? I do actually have a really cute emoji text that is that helps you with that 2 + 2 + 2. and that first follow-up. So reach out to me and I can share that with you. 2 weeks is going to be that connection to be sure. I'm so sorry, I just got a tickle all of a sudden. 2 weeks will also be a connection about the product, but also about her. So tell me how you've been feeling about using the new products, or, tell me, I'm excited to hear if you've had anybody notice how great your skin looks, something like that. So remember, you're a person to a person. And then 2 months, I like to actually try to see that person in 2 weeks to make sure if we need to make adjustments, we can. 2 months, that's when she's going to start to get a little bit low. And if she's not, ask her, I just want to make sure that you're happy with the product. It should last a little bit longer. I'm really trying to get rid of this cough for you guys. I'm going to mute for just a second. I don't know why all of a sudden. Okay, I think that I am good. It's one of those tickles that wouldn't go away. So that 2 months isn't just to see, hey, are you ready to reorder? Who likes to be sold? Nobody. Who likes to be connected with? Everybody. So that is going to be, hey, how's your product working? Just checking in on you. It should be getting a little bit low. I don't want you to run out. How can I serve you? That kind of thing. Now, this is really, this weight, this blue box here. Can you see that? Let's see, it's over here. This blue box. Why am I talking? Wait, why am I talking? That just is a reminder to stop and be a listener instead of just a talker. The taking the notes in your personal about her. I keep notes in my note section on my customers about daughters' ages, maybe if they went on a trip, something that just reminds me of when I connect back with them. I always put samples, chocolate, or candy in a reorder, depending on what time of year it is. Werthers are great because they don't melt. What other ways can we truly connect with clients? Write them, type them in, you guys, because these people will see this and it's super helpful. So the things that you've done that's really connected to your clients, share them with us. All right. Next, your private Facebook group. First, most important, choose your name, but don't overthink it. You can change it later. You can, copy mine and just put your name in it. You can copy one that you saw that was cute. You can Google all different ways to, there's actually, you can Google blog names. So if you really want to look up some blog names, you can. Or you can choose a few, and then you can make it a fun game in your group and give them your top 3 and see which one they choose. You can make it one of the polls, and whoever, let's say, 5 people choose the, one, then do a drawing out of those 5 people. So make it fun. And your description should reflect you and your why. You can always change it later. Change up your banner often and to add interest. I always change mine at least once a month, sometimes more often. Here is where you can find those. Here's where you can find Facebook banners. So it's on Mary Kay in Touch, resource tab up at the top, go down to digital assets, and then you're going to see a bunch of different choices. All the way at the bottom, you're going to see Facebook banners. You can drop the Facebook banner into an app like Pic Collage. You can add some text if you want, or you can steal from me or from your recruiter or another Facebook group that you belong to that makes sense. All right, know your audience, you guys. Now, most of the time, you're going to have a pretty wide range, but depending on you and your age, like most of my Facebook group clients tend to be 30 and over. I don't have a lot of 20s because I've been in Mary Kay for so long. I have clients that have been with me a long time. So, I have women that are going to be my age. Not that I'm 30, but I have some that are older than me and some that are just in the generation below me. So just knowing that tells me a little bit about what kinds of things I'm going to share on my Facebook group. And I'm going to talk about that as we go through here. So your description should reflect you. So this is my description. And I do change mine periodically. But again, don't overthink it. Don't get stuck on things like this, because really you could just say, welcome to my Mary Kay page or welcome to my group, whatever you want to say, but you can always change it later. So mine says, welcome to my Mary Kay VIP club with over 30 years of experience. I'm excited to have a place to share. You are a VIP in my book. So I created this Facebook group to share some MK tips, hacks, specials, and sometimes secrets. Shh. to simplify and enrich your life. Mary Kay Ash always told us, KISS, keep it simple, sweetie. I appreciate you chose me as your Mary Kay Beauty consultant. You make a difference in my and my family's life by doing business with me. I pray this group will be a blessing to you. Now, how many people read the description of the group? Probably not very many. So again, don't overthink it. Maybe you guys could type in the name of your groups as you watch this, and that will help others to do the same. So that would be awesome. Okay, you and your online presence. Now, this is really important. Please, please, please hear this, and hear this from my heart. You and your online presence now represent Mary Kay, the company, and every Mary Kay consultant out there. What I post on my Facebook group, and even on my personal feed, because most of the people that are going to be in my group are also going to be in my friend's feed, in my personal feed. So, and then of course I have many, many consultants and directors that also are my friends on Facebook. So I represent all of you. You represent me and all the others. When I drive around in my pink Cadillac, I represent you. So I always do my best to drive politely. And anybody that drives my car is told they have to drive politely. Now, so I want you to think long and hard before you post something, either on your personal feed or especially in your Mary Kay group, that could burn a bridge, that could be hurtful or misinterpreted. So if you follow me, you'll notice that's how I roll. Now, I can't tell you to roll like this. I can't tell you that. I can just suggest that. Do I have strong opinions? You bet I have strong opinions. Do I voice them on Facebook? Absolutely not. What's the point? That is not where I will be an influence. I will influence people in relationship with me, not blasting my opinion across a Facebook or a social media platform. So that's my personal opinion. And that is also something that has worked super great for me, because then I keep my influence. As soon as a bridge is burned, I lost my influence. If I want to be influential, I must keep bridges open. And the only way I can be influential in someone's life is if I can actually be in relationship with them. So this is my personal test. This is my personal test. You can take it or leave it. This is what I ask myself as best as I can. Never perfect, but as best as I can. Is what I'm about to post or say out of my mouth, because there's no difference. What I post and what I say are the same. Is what I'm about to post or say true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it helpful? If the answer is no, then I do not post it. And I suggest the same for you. I especially do not post when I'm emotional. And I especially do not post when I'm a happy hour with my girlfriends or on a beach with my husband, whatever. So just be aware. You represent me, I represent you, and we all represent Mary Kay. All right, my friends. Okay, here's some like practical ideas for you, okay? And and I got these from a bunch of different sources and I've combined them. And so is this like Facebook gospel? No. This is a place for you to start. Start with 3 posts a day. Some of you might be going, 3 posts a day. I don't have time to do that. I work a real job and I have kids and I'm doing the whole thing. I know. I'm going to give you an idea at the end, so hold tight. Okay. So interactive plus I don't want to be on Facebook all day, just FYI. I want to get on there, do my thing, and I want to get off of there. And I'm very specific where I go because it can zap your energy, zap your time, and zap your attitude. So control yourself, use your self-control and self-awareness. So 3 posts a day, one around 8 a.m.-ish. That's an interactive post. I'm going to explain all these to you. The second one, a Mary Kay post. So that's either a product or business, about half and half, roughly, probably a little more towards product, but I'll explain that in a second too. And then the third one is some sort of personal connection. So I really want you guys to start owning this, this Facebook or your social media feeds in general. I'm going to use Facebook as the example, but this again goes the same for your Instagram. That's going to be my next thing to tackle. Right? All right. So that is the kind of a rule of thumb, 3 posts a day. Interactive posts. What is an interactive post? It's a good way to drive engagement to utilize an interactive post. Interactive content includes any content a user can click on, click through, answer, or play with. They engage with you, interact with you, okay? All of you have seen these. All of you have done these. Think fun, light, joyful, and engaging. think seasonal too. So it happens to be fall when I'm recording this. So you can see I have an interactive post here that's what's your favorite thing about fall? Answer. So there's a reason for them to answer in the comments. Pinterest or Google searches are packed with ideas, and I'm going to show you some other places that you can get things that are Mary Kay related directly from Mary Kay, but I'm also going to show some other places that we have things as our unit too. Okay, that's an interactive post. So one of those in the morning, and then your Mary Kay product posts. I'm going to separate these into product posts. I'm going to separate, and then I'll talk about business posts. So roughly about half of your posts are best to be a product focus, and always attach your website. And I'll show you why in just a second, because you always want your people, and an example, if I'm going to post something about a certain product, I'm going to go to my personal Mary Kay website, www.marykay.com/srichter. And then I am going to go to that product. If I'm talking about oil-free eye makeup remover, I'm going to go to the page in my website where that product is at. And I'm going to copy the browser address at the top. And then I'm going to paste it at the bottom of my post. You can leave some, always put the picture in first, because once you post a link, it will pop up the link window. I don't know what they call that. So always put your pictures in first, and then your website browser copied that will point somebody directly. So when they click on that link, it's going to take them directly to that product, right? Okay, so I want to share with you the social media calendar that the company has. And I'm going to pop out of this here real quick and show you something that the company has. And you're going to find this under resources. So up here, resources, digital zone, bam, and then your digital assets. Actually, it's going to be in both. No, it's not. It's going to be in digital assets. So resources, digital assets. And then over here, you're going to see for this, it's the month of October when I'm doing this, there's your social media playbook. Every month they put a new one up. This can be a lifesaver. So for example, on October 1st, it was breast cancer awareness, so it's kicking that out. Here is a photo or video idea for you. Here is the exact post you can copy and paste over in your post. And here's even a hashtag for you. So if you want to follow these exactly, you can. So this doesn't give you one for every day though, but you're going to fill in with extras. Okay, so for example, October 5th is World Teachers Day. And I'll talk about where you get that where you get these holidays from in just a second. So here's an idea for product. Here is a photo or video idea, and here is a caption. You guys with me? So this goes all the way down. It's going to give you some what's happening in the month, some fun things that are happening on Instagram and Facebook with AR actually, and all the way through the month. Global Hand Washing Day. Perfect for the Mary Kay world, right? So that's going to be available to you to plan your month. Now, you might be going, plan my month? My whole month? No, you don't have to plan your whole month. In fact, actually, you can plan your whole month at one time, but I would recommend, and I'm going to talk about this towards the end, but I would recommend probably doing a week or two at the very most, just because you're going to have things that come up that are personal that you might want to pop in, unless you're going to go on vacation or something. And then absolutely have all your posts scheduled. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you don't know how to post your schedule, post your schedules. Don't post your schedules, schedule your posts. Okay, so let's see. Let me see what's next here for you and I. Let's see, personal results. Oh yes, this is super important, you guys. Your personal results are going to be way more powerful than somebody else's. Now, periodically, you're going to see me post something from before and after of somebody else. Periodically, you're going to see something the company does even. So yes, you can absolutely do that. If you're going to post something from a client, be sure you get her permission first. And then, or even better, ask her to post it for you and have her post it on her personal page. Hi, Suzanne. So that's really, really important. All right. The interesting use of a certain product. Now, when I say this, I want you guys to be aware that as a Mary Kay Beauty consultant, the company gives us guidelines and they give us features and benefits of every single product. And those features and benefits are what the company can guarantee. This is what the product does. This is the ingredients, why it does it, and this is what we say it does. Now, if you're going to come out and say, this product, charcoal mask, cures rosacea, cured my rosacea. Don't say things like that. It doesn't. It didn't. It might have made it better, but that's your own personal experience with the product. But here's something fun. You might have seen this on my post on my VIP group just yesterday, was using the charcoal mask, catch this, in your armpits. I know. Who would have thought? Somebody did, and it works amazing because this area gets very pore clogged, and it really helps to detox that area. Is that a Mary Kay feature and benefit that the company says? No, this is Stephanie Richter's. Heard it from a friend, and Stephanie Richter tried it, and it worked. So I'm sharing it with my clients. So be aware of that. Video on Mary Kay YouTube. Always be careful when you're accessing anything on YouTube that it is official Mary Kay, the official Mary Kay account. YouTube's a little funky, right? You can share something, up behind it comes something negative. So be aware of that. Copy and paste from the Mary Kay official Facebook page. I'm going to share this with you because this is super important. There's actually 2 pages that I'm going to, yes, pages. I'm going to actually show you pages. That's my Facebook group. I think this is it. Okay, so this is the actual official, the black circle. Make sure it's official. How do you know it's official? Let me take you up here. It's going to have this little blue check by it. That means it's official. That means that somebody's not illegally using the Mary Kay name and using it as if they're the company. Okay, so for example, this is a public page. So this is the company's online presence page. So all of this, like you can use this. You can take this banner because it's there. It's a public page. You can take this picture. Okay, but what I would want to do is I like this one. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to copy this. I'm not going to do this HTTPS because that's going to take me to the marykay.com with no consultant connected to it. I want it to go to mymarykay.com. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click on this picture. It's going to pop up. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to do a save image as. And then I'm going to save this image in my files here. And I have a little thing that says digital assets. I'm going to name it pumpkin oil-free eye makeup remover. Okay, so now I have that picture. So then I can go to my Facebook group. I'm going to actually post it into our Richter's Reign, just because it's easier. Oh, actually, you have to click inside the post first. Then you don't even really have to save the picture anywhere that you want. I mean, you can save it anywhere you want. I'm just going to drag and drop it. And then I'm going to post that copied text. And then for me, I like emojis. So I go to this place called emojipedia.org. And I used this monkey earlier. And I'm going to put in a ghost. And up will come this guy. And then I copy him. And then I go back to wherever I was. Hang on, right here. And I am going to put a ghost in this spooky spirit. And then I'm going to go back to Emojipedia. And I am going to get a pumpkin. Spell it. And I'm going to use a jack-o'-lantern, actually. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to put it here. And it talks about cat eyes, rainbows, cobwebs. So I can steal any of those emojis, and then I can just click and post it. And there's that post that I just stole from Mary Kay. Now, while I'm at it, let me show you how to schedule. Okay, so I don't want this to go out right this minute. I want this to go out later because I'm scheduling my week. Maybe today is the day where I look ahead and I schedule all my posts, my 8 a.m., my noon, and my 5. And you can change those times how you guys want to. Totally up to you. Just got that information from a place that seemed like a good place to get that information from. Okay, so you're going to go into where you just saw me do this. So down here, you see that? There's a little calendar icon. I'm going to choose the date. How about tomorrow at not in the AM. How about I'll do my 8 a.m. You guys can use it tomorrow if you see it. How scrolling is kind of, why is it not letting me? Oh, because I clicked on today. I'm like, why is this not letting me? See, this is what happens. Okay, so 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. You guys will see this pop up in our Richter's Reign group schedule. There it goes. Okay, so now you can go over here to scheduled posts in your sidebar, and you're going to see all of your scheduled posts in here. And I only have one. All right, so that is super cool, isn't it? Okay, let's get back to here where I was. So video of YouTube's copy and paste from Mary Kay's official Facebook page, a post from our Richter's Reign unit Google Drive. Let me share this with you. Let me go back to our Richter's Reign Facebook group, and I'm going to see where it has announcements. You're going to see all, because there's always going to be two here. One will be this emoji contest that we do, and then you're going to see this one where there's a whole bunch of links in here. I'm going to point you towards this tiny URL, working virtually. This is going to take you to our Google Drive. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to open up into our Google Drive, which actually is over here. I'm going to get rid of that one. You're going to see a couple different folders in here. When you're going to see, this is actually how to create a Facebook group video right here. So if you don't know how, that would be helpful. Facebook virtual party. So that's going to give you some information that will be helpful to you. Images for virtual beauty sessions, whole bunches of different images in here. Guys, there's so many. I don't want to overwhelm you, but it's all good stuff. So working virtually, insert. Oh, okay, let me just show you. This is a sidebar. Just let me show you where these are. Inserts with samples. That's the sample mailers. I just made these. I think you guys saw them, but these are the trifold, where all the trifolds are that you put the samples in. Okay, just side note. Let me go back to working virtually. Here's where I want to look. So there's some images under Facebook virtual parties, and then inside that, there's a lot of images inside these posting parties. I'm not going to talk about posting parties. I'll teach that another time. All of you, I think, that are watching right now know how to and have done. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, so I'm going to open this Autumn Bash. So maybe you go through here and you love some of these pictures. Like maybe you think this picture is super funny. It's like, what is this picture for? So if you're wondering, what do I say with that picture? If you scroll down, you're going to find in every one of the posting parties, you're going to find a Word document in there. So everything else is going to be images. There's going to be one Word document. You want to download this to get all the emojis to show up. But that picture, let me go back here, is number 13. So you're going to go to the Word document. You're going to go down to picture number 13 after you download this document, because then you'll have the emojis. And you're going to steal this text. It says, don't have a turkey neck this Thanksgiving. Instead, bring your skincare down. Bring your skincare down. Okay. A common sign of aging is wrinkled and saggy. And you're going to take that and adjust it how you want. There's a video in there with a video link in there. Everything you need. Can you believe that? So that's a fun product thing. And I know Tanya said that she used this picture, this turkey neck picture, and it got tons of engagement. So you'll be seeing that popping up in my VIP group, probably the week of Thanksgiving. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Makes sense where you can find those things? So you have access to the Mary Kay YouTube, the Mary Kay official Facebook group, the Mary Kay, our units Google Drive, and the working virtually, and all the posting party pics. It's like, plus if you're on Pinterest, there's way more than you need. So just make sure that it's accurate and classy and fun. Live mini tutorials are super fun and they get a lot of engagement. So for example, I've done one half of my face and did a quick live and showed what the difference is. And if you want to learn how to make such a difference, because it's a big difference on my face, or maybe do your eyes, but don't do your eyebrows. Or maybe you're going to show how to put on lip liner and get, balanced with the right color. Whatever you do that's short, fun, and you think would be engaging to your clients. All right. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see it a little better. Okay, so think of your Mary Kay business posts as being more personal, not just, hey, you can join my Mary Kay team, this month for $30. It's like that those aren't very effective. But a fun thing might be taking a screenshot of or a selfie of you doing a Zoom or a FaceTime facial with somebody. It might be fun when you're putting together somebody's order and you show what's going in our order, or you have the bag and it's got food in it, or you made it look super cute and you're so excited to go deliver it, or you just packed your starter kit and you're headed out the door and you're excited to go bless some women, to take a picture with your starter kit. I think a fun one is always when you take a picture of your starter kit when you're leaving, and then what it looks like when you come back, because it never packs the same if you're doing a live. Any kind of leadership or personal growth example that you've learned in your business. So maybe you've grown in your confidence and you want to share. And so you can go to Pinterest and you can find a cute picture that talks about confidence, and then you can share briefly about how you're so grateful for your Mary Kay business because you've grown in your confidence through the love and support and the beauty of the Mary Kay world, and being a safe place for you to grow, whatever it is to you. Okay, so I want to share with you another place to get some really cool things about Mary Kay, the company. So I mentioned before about the digital assets page, or I guess I'd say page. So the digital assets page on Mary Kay in Touch. If you scroll down, you're going to see pride points, events, and logos. So you're going to see all the directors' prizes in there first, but you're going to see beauty awards, mention of the month. You're going to see, we are happy to announce we have been named among the most powerful purpose-driven brands in the U.S. on the Purpose Power Index. You're going to find things like another reason to love Mary Kay, innovative and environmentally friendly products and packaging. So things like that are digital assets. But let me take you to another place. You might not be aware of this place. This is Mary Kay Global. And Mary Kay Global is a super cool Facebook page. Again, it's a page, not a group. If I'm talking about your VIP client place and I accidentally say page, I mean group. That is where you're going to be able to interact with your clients the most, and that they will see things in their notifications. A page really gets hidden because you're not paying for advertisement on a page. Your clients will probably not see unless they request to see notifications on a page. They can request to see the notifications on your group too, but they're going to show up in your group. Then your post will show up in their notifications a lot more in a group than it will on a page. Okay, so this is Mary Kay Global. So this is a whole different part of our company. This is all the different countries, almost 40 different countries are represented in this page. And I really recommend you go and you like this. There's more people that like Mary Kay US than there is global, because I think people don't know it's here. So here's an example. Water is the most valuable resource on our planet. Supporting water funds through the Nature Conservancy, we can help native peoples in China, Colombia, Spain support conservation education efforts to prevent pollution, to secure safe water source for local communities, both today and the future. You can steal that, right? You can steal that, or even better, or same, I don't know, better or same. You can actually even click a share. But let me go down to one that I saw earlier that was earlier this month that I thought was super powerful. This one, knowing that breast cancer awareness is this month, and the Mary Kay Foundation gives millions and millions and millions, and has over the years, to fund grants to find cures for cancer, and has found many, has been part of many breakthroughs because of that. So this is a super cool one to share, because it also talks, it pertains to the month that we're in. Can you copy it and take the picture? Yes, you can. Or you can literally just click a share. Because it's a page, you can share directly to your group. So you click share to your group. You get to choose any one of your groups to share it to, and then you would click share. And then I believe then when you do that, you'll also be able to write a little post above it. Okay, so that's another super cool place to be able to gather some information. Let's see, where am I at? Okay, business posts. I think I got them. I think I got them all where I got you all that information. Okay, so let me give you some ideas of some daily posts ideas. And I'll tell you where you can get this document in just a little bit too. A couple pro tips when it comes to daily post ideas. Add interest by doing a drawing for a fun mini or a sample from a certain post comments. Like maybe you'll do like on Makeup Monday, I'm going to do a drawing on Freebie Friday for anybody that comments on, whatever it is that you decided to do on your Makeup Monday. Pro tip, check out the upcoming national holidays. Just do a Google search. There's actually a website you can sign up, put your email in, and I get an email every day for the next day. But when I'm scheduling my posts ahead for the week, I go there and I see what's coming up for the week. And sometimes I can find really good ones. Sometimes they're ridiculous, and sometimes they're just, not even, they don't pertain to us at all. But have fun with that. So here's some ideas for your 2 to 3 for your 3 posts a day. Makeup Monday, glamour items, a selfie with your favorite MK look, this or that. You guys know what I'm talking about. That would be an interactive post, a this or a that. Like you might ask, put a picture of waterproof mascara and a water soluble mascara, which would be Lash Love, any one of the Lash Loves. And you would say, what do you prefer, this or that? And that would be your post for the day. And then you could do that one for the drawing on Freebie Friday if you want. Tip Tuesday, maybe just a fun little tip to help make their day better. Thankful Tuesday. So these are just ideas. So an application technique or creative or extra uses of the products like I mentioned. Wrinkle-free Wednesday, or you could do Wisdom Wednesday or Women of Wisdom. I've done that one before. Women of Wisdom Wednesday. Those of us that are of a more interesting age. And I might do a video that I saved in my phone and then upload into Facebook and schedule it for another day too. You can do that. It doesn't have to be just a picture. Tutorial Thursday, Fact Friday, Starter Kit Saturday. That might be when you share a little bit more about Mary Kay, the company. And then Schedule Sunday. Create and schedule all your posts for the upcoming week. Sunday is fun. Sunday Fun Day, Self-Care Sunday, Selfie Sunday. So lots of ideas on here for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to tell you where you can get this information so you don't have to, scramble around here and find. Oh, good. You could see that. And write these all down. So don't write all those down. Sorry, I should have told you that at the beginning. So there are some ideas. So, and I don't know about you, but I work best when I have kind of a system. So maybe in the first 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks, I want to do, let me see if I can go back here. Maybe I'm going to follow this Makeup Monday, Tip Tuesday, Wrinkle Free Wednesday, Tutorial Tuesday, Fact Friday, Starter Kit Saturday. And then on Sunday, I probably would only do an inspirational post. I wouldn't do, I probably wouldn't I don't know. Maybe, you guys can decide that. It depends on what your days are like. So maybe for 2 weeks, I follow that system, so to speak. And maybe I want to change it up the end of the 2 weeks of the month or whatever. So that, again, that's your decision, nobody else's. Here's some just mini sesh ideas. Don't write these down either, because I'm going to show you where to get this information. Unless you want to. So some quick contouring, wow brows and eyelash tutorials, get unready. That's a really easy one. You don't have to have any skill when it comes to color. I didn't have any skill when it came to color when I was a new consultant. So that would have, anything like tutorials would have freaked me out when it came to colors. But I can teach people how to take off their makeup and get their face ready to go to bed. Trying 3 different lip colors and how you can make 3 different lip colors with a lip liner, under eye corrector on half your face, mascara eyeliner tutorial, or maybe all the different types of eyeliners that we have, charcoal mask tutorial. So lots of different, these are just mini sessions that you can do when you're going live. Okay, so there's some ideas for you there. Okay, the personal connection, just to get back to, remember I talked about 3 different things to post. The first one was interactive. The second one was Mary Kay ones, and that's what I was just going through. That was your product ones and your business ones. So about half, probably more product than business, but make them as personal and as, fun and educational as possible. Okay, looking at my time. 5 things you're interested in. Choose 5 things that you are interested in and mix those up in your posts. So just choose 5 things and stay on these 5 things for as long as you want, because this is you. This is when you make your group yours. So if you're a mom of young kids, you're probably going to have a lot of mom with young kids on your Facebook group. So you might want to focus on hacks of, having toddlers in your house. So all the different little tips and things that you've learned that you could just share for fun, or crazy things that happen with your raising kiddos. If you love to cook, share your favorite seasonal recipe, or take a picture of something you made that your family loved, or take a picture of something you just, burned like crazy and it just made smoke in your house or whatever. But again, be real, be fun, be engaging. If you're about house decorations, show your seasonal porch, or maybe your dream seasonal porch. If you're a sports girl, share different, share with your team's jersey on, and maybe you have the eye colors that match the jersey for fun. If you love to read, share a great book and ask people to interact with you when it comes to what they're reading and traveling and so forth. So you get the idea. Choose 5 things, and then you can go to Pinterest and you can look and find anything you need, and it will get you some creative ideas. Okay, so let's be clear. The most important thing, back to what I said at the beginning, is the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the connection. When I say fortune, I mean the richness of the relationship of this business and the richness of the prosperous, long-term sustainable business. So connecting as your clients comment is really important. Be fun, light, bring joy, questions, offer insight in the comments. Pretend that this is you're hanging out with your girlfriends around the table. Use text or messenger when it's more private. Like don't do private, like take their order in the comments. That's something I'll go to either text them or messenger them. The audio option on Facebook Messenger is great because they get your voice inflection. It's super important. Or you can pick up the phone and call them. Periodically offer a gift or a gift certificate when clients invite a friend to join the group. Maybe you're going to want to do a live and let them know how excited you are to be going into the holiday season, and would they consider using you as a woman-owned small business owner, local to them, to some, maybe not all, and supporting, making a difference in my family. Would you think about utilizing me as your holiday shopping? And would you recommend me and invite some people to this group, or invite some people, some friends, family that I can send some pink pamper packs to, or whatever. So maybe you pop on and do something like that. Okay. So always, though, the way you're going to grow your group numbers, people aren't just going to find your group and be like, I want to be on, it's so amazing. They're going to want to connect with you first because of product. That's how you build your following, is because of product and building clients. Okay, be sure that, are you calling on the phone? What is that? Yeah, isn't that the truth, Suzanne? Okay, so Mary Kay always said, plan your work and work your plan. And this is the same when it comes to your Facebook group. Now, if you're anything like me, I would go a few days and be like, oh, I need to remember to post something. I got to post something. And then I would go in Facebook, and then I get totally distracted by something else. And then I forgot what I went in Facebook for. Anybody? Can I get a witness? Please tell me that's not just me. And then you find yourself just wasted whatever amount of time, right? So what if you got the weekly plan sheet that looks like this? You can find a weekly plan sheet anywhere. You can find this on the Mary Kay in Touch website. If you can't find it, just ask me, and I will point you to it. Or you can go to that link up on the top of the Richter's Reign Where Excellence is Normal Facebook group, and you will click our landing page. You will go to resources and time management, and you will find the weekly plan sheet in there. That's where you'll find it. How nice would it be for you to take this, whatever day of the week you want to do it? If you want to do it on Wednesdays, if you want to do it on Saturday, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the week. What if you took this and you wrote in at 8 o'clock or whatever time you're going to post whatever it is you're going to post that day? You don't have to write out the whole post, because you're going to schedule the post, right? But you're going to put in here, what is it as you're planning, get it written all out. And then you're going to have that all in front of you. And then you can go into the copy and the paste and put the picture in, copy and the paste and put the picture in, copy and the paste and put the picture in. There is companies out there that you can actually do this through, but honestly, for this kind of more random kinds of posting that's going to change every week, utilizing utilizing this plan sheet, writing it out and cutting and pasting, and scheduling is going to be the fastest for you. I did not talk about the social pilot or the, the Hootsuite connection with Mary Kay. So I'll do that at the end. I just realized that, because you can do some posting that way too. Okay, so planning out your week, then you have all week, it's all done. Or you could do 2 weeks at a time. I mean, seriously, you guys, this won't take you more than an hour. I promise it won't. Maybe the first time, if you get sucked into all the pictures and you start to overthink it, don't overthink it, because you can always post something again later, or you can post something you saw that was like, oh, I should have posted that, was better. Wait a few weeks, people forget. So don't worry. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay, so how would that feel though, to have that sense of like, how exciting, right? That we can have it all done, and then you're just commenting, and then you're connecting and booking. That's the most important. This is not the most important. Booking is most important. Remember. All right. Few extra tips. Don't rely on your Facebook group to build your business. I already said that. Have fun with your group. People need a place to go where there's joy. People need a place where they're not going to listen to somebody rant about their opinion. People need a place that is safe, where they can just be themselves. So I suggest being that person to your clients. Ask for feedback. What do they want to learn? What more do they want to hear? What do they want to see less of? Lives give a lot of engagement. I mentioned that. Give them a try. Lighting's important. Oh, I was going to tell you about the lighting. Okay, this is what I have. And it's super inexpensive. So let's see if I can show you this without okay, so see, it has a clip on the bottom. Can you see that? So it clips right on. It has 2 arms. One would hold my phone if I was using my phone. I'm sitting in front of 2 screens. And then there's a ring. That was everything off my shelf. So let me put this back up. Hang on. Without losing everything and knocking you off of my Facebook. There we go. Okay. So that's all that is, you guys. You can actually see it in my glasses, can't you? But without my glasses, I can't see the screen. So I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be expensive. It can clip on. It doesn't have to be the big, huge one. If you want the big, huge one, great. Yes, Monica. Yes, absolutely. It's awesome. And, the other thing about lighting is it absolutely makes your colors more true, but people can see you better. Like they literally can engage with you better. I have can lighting in here. If I didn't have this light on, here, let me show you what would happen if I didn't have this light on. It's like you can't really even see me, can you? It's like I disappear with this weird lighting coming down, that you lose the engagement with the person that you're talking with. So be sure you have good lighting and invest in one. I think it was $30 or maybe even less. It's worth it. Okay. Last thing, imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. You can do this. So just take one step at a time. What is your first step? Are you stuck on one detail? Because ask yourself actually this too. Am I stuck on one detail because I don't know, or am I trying to be perfect? And if my answer is I'm trying to be perfect, make a decision and move forward. It may not be the perfect decision, but it might be, and it's changeable. This is not like a tattoo or, having a baby. Ask yourself, what can I do to get my group started? And what else can I do? And then asking all you guys in the comments, what else can we do to engage our clients? Please share. I'm sure I missed something. I know I missed the social media, but time is up, so I don't want to go over. I know that I missed the social media. There is on Mary Kay in Touch, there is a free connection using Hootsuite that you can publish directly from that page. That would be a more advanced kind of a thing anyway. So once we get there, then you can look at that. Okay. So please share in the Facebook group, and let me close with one last thing to make sure that I'm not forgetting. Oh, I was going to show you on Pinterest. Here is interactive posts. Now you may or may not just, there we go. You may not, copy these or just pull, like click on them and copy them. You might find one that's funny and make your own, or you might, just use the quote out of it or whatever. So I hope those are all clean ones. I'm not sure where I'm at. I just opened it. Let's click out of that before we don't know. Okay, so on Mary Kay in Touch, last thing I'm going to show you. is under digital assets again. Did I show you this already? Oh yeah, so here's the Facebook party and cover photos. So these are where you can grab these, download these banners. They'll fit in the top banner of your Mary Kay or your Facebook group. So you can put it in there just by it, or you can put some words on top of it through something like Pic Collage. Okay, I think I am done, and that I have covered everything I wanted to cover for now. And then as time goes on, we'll add a little bit more and a little bit more. So, oh, I know, I did not. There was one more thing. This Facebook Go Kit is where you saw a few things that I snipped. So let me show you where you can find that. That is also going to be in our Richter's Reign, in this website, or on this announcement pinned. It used to be called a pinned post. It's now considered an announcement. So you will go again to Working Virtually. You can get to Working Virtually through, oh, you guys aren't seeing it. Hang on. Are you seeing it? No, you're not seeing it. How's that? That better. Okay, sorry. So on the top of the Facebook group, on the announcement, pin post, you're going to go again to Working Virtually. When you go there, it is going to open slowly because I have a million tabs open on both screens. And then Facebook and virtual parties. Did I show you this already? I showed you this, but I don't think I showed you the Go Kit. Here's the Go Kit right here. So that's going to open up to a document that you can print out if you want, or just download and scroll through. Again, it'll load here. When I'm streaming, it takes longer to load. So you saw me share. It's going to talk about lighting. This is where I got the daily post ideas, and then the mini sesh ideas. Okay, so she talks about there's many nationals and directors that shared this information with us. So there talks about generating some referrals and working with CDS. So there's lots of really good ideas in there, some helpful information. I think you will find it helpful anyways. So, all right, please feel free to comment, leave ideas. Feel free to share your ideas, but also ask me questions in here if you'd like. And I will hop over there and take a peek. So thank you to all that were on, and I will see you next time.